Today is Giving Tuesday, a new day dedicated to giving back. The idea for us to come together and find a way to support our community. We know Americans are generous. We gave nearly $230 billion last year, but there are some things to think about to make sure your donation counts. Financial expert Jenna Johnson from Beacon Wealth Services is here. Welcome, dear. Okay, so many people have the best intentions about giving to a charity, but sometimes they don't exactly know where to start. So what should be the very first step?
Well, I really like talking about this topic with my clients, and I think the first step is just really figuring out what cause and what charity you believe in and want to support. I mean, there's so many options. You can donate money to the arts, education, youth, environment, health, and the list goes on and on and on. But it's really important to ask yourself, what do I feel passionate about? What do I want to really support? And I think if you can find that charity and you can find that cause that you really believe in, you'll get a lot more gratification out of charitable giving.
Love it.
You'll donate more.
Exactly. Now, how do I make sure that the charity, because there are tons of charities out there, how do I make sure the charity that I am going to donate to is legit?
Well, you have to do your research, because if you've donated to charities before, you know that around this time of the year, they all call you because they know you have till December 31st to make that charitable contribution and get credit for it for taxes. But you have to make sure that the charity really is legitimate. And any legitimate charity is going to have their mission statement written down. They're going to be able to tell you where your donation will be distributed, and they'll be able to show you if it's a tax-exempt organization. There's a lot of people that want guidance around, is this a good charity? Is this a charity I can really trust? So we've put together some resources on our website that your viewers can go out and take a look at. And our website is beaconwealthservices.com. And again, that's beaconwealthservices.com if they really need some guidance around, is it a legitimate charity or not?
Do a lot of charities have to disclose how much of the monies that you donate goes to the charity? Do they have to disclose that?
Yes, a lot of times they do.
That's important to me.
Yes, absolutely. And some of the websites that we've put out there will actually rank the charity with different ratings and stars.
Good.
And so your viewers can go out there. I think they'll really appreciate it.
Now, getting back to taxes, obviously tax donating is a big incentive when you do your taxes. Now, what do people need to do to keep in mind when they are donating?
Well, don't pay with cash.
Don't pay with cash.
Correct. Make sure you write out the donation in a check.
Paper trail.
Absolutely. And make sure you have a written receipt. A lot of people right now feel very compelled to donate to the people, for example, in the Philippines that got hit by the typhoon, and they're doing that by text. Well, the IRS will even honor a phone record as a written receipt, which I think is interesting. And the other thing to keep in mind are our maximum contribution limits, which we do refer people to CPAs to do that. And you only have till December 31st.
Which is right around the corner.
Right around the corner to get that charitable contribution in and have it count on your taxes.
Now, let's say I'm hurting, I'm strapped for cash, but I still want to make a dent and help out. How do I still make a difference?
Well, you get to play Santa. You can make a list and check it twice. I really recommend that people create a budget even around the holidays, because there's always that extra pressure to give. And I think
especially this time of year.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it's still important, just so you don't go into debt over Christmas, that you have a budget for the holidays. You know, how much are you going to spend on charities? How much are you going to spend on holiday entertainment and gifts?
And you say parents can make an impact on the future. What do you mean by that exactly?
Yes, you can really make a difference in the younger generation by talking with your kids. And I believe Christmas is more than just checking off the items on your kids' Christmas list. I think it can be an excellent time to sit down with your kids and really show them the importance of giving. I mean, you know this, but there are people in the Kansas City area that don't have food, that don't have shelter, and they aren't going to be able to afford Christmas. And so to sit down and talk to your children about the power of giving back, and it's not just about me, but it's about we, being able to show them this is the difference that our charitable contribution makes in the community. And some of my families even adopt a family for Christmas, some of my clients, and some of my clients have even set up their own family foundations to really show their families how to make a difference with their financial resources.
Important to give and to give back. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You bet. Let's toss it over to Michelle in the Weather Center.